Some photographs capture joy, others freeze time, but a rare few hold something deeper. A calm before catastrophe. These are real images taken moments, or just hours, before unimaginable disaster struck. Each frame is a silent witness to history unraveling. Welcome to Echoes of the Past. This is photos taken right before disaster. May 6, 1937. The Hindenburg, once hailed as the future of air travel, descends over Lakehurst, New Jersey, sleek, elegant, Titanic in the sky. Onlookers watched in awe as the German airship prepared to land after a transatlantic flight. Then, a spark. In just 34 seconds, it was engulfed in flames. 36 lives lost. The photo taken seconds before shows a perfect scene. No hint of the fiery inferno that was about to bring the airship era crashing to the ground. January 28, 1986. The Challenger crew, teachers, scientists, pilots stand united, ready to make history. Among them is Krista McAuliffe, a school teacher chosen to be the first civilian in space. The photo captures hope, courage, and progress. But 73 seconds into liftoff, a flaw in the shuttle's booster led to one of the most horrific tragedies in space exploration. The explosion lit up the sky. There were no survivors. That smiling group photo became a memorial overnight. December the 8th, 1980. Outside the Dakota Building in New York, John Lennon signs an autograph for a fan. Calm, courteous. Lennon didn't know the man was Mark David Chapman, and that this very moment would be his last photographed alive. Just hours later, Chapman would return and fatally shoot Lennon. The photo chills millions. It's a moment of kindness, given to the man who would end his life. April 1912. The Titanic glides across the Atlantic, hailed as unsinkable. These deck photos, snapped by passengers, show smiles, elegant outfits, and quiet leisure. What they didn't know, an iceberg awaited in the cold night. When it struck, lifeboats were scarce, chaos broke out, and over 1,500 lives were lost in freezing waters. The images are frozen in time, showing a world unaware of its fate. April 25th, 1986. Inside Chernobyl's Reactor 4, engineers run routine tests. They are unaware of the unstable state of the reactor's core. Hours later, it explodes, releasing 400 times more radiation than Hiroshima. The blast contaminates large parts of Europe and changes the course of nuclear policy forever. The photo shows calm professionals at work, just before a disaster still affecting lives today. November 1985. The Nevado del Ruiz volcano erupts in Colombia, melting glaciers and sending mudslides crashing into villages. Omaira Sanchez is found pinned by debris, submerged in cold water. For 3 days, rescuers tried everything, but freeing her would cause fatal injuries. Journalists captured her courage, her calm, and her heartbreak. Her haunting photo stirred the world's conscience. She passed away hours later. September 30th, 1955. James Dean, Hollywood's rising star, poses beside his new car, nicknamed Little Bastard. That same day, while driving to a race in California, he collided with another vehicle. He died instantly. The photo shows his pride, his ambition, and unknowingly, his farewell. May 18th, 1980. Photographer Robert Landsberg is near Mount St. Helens when it begins to shake. Realizing the eruption is imminent and escape is impossible, he takes photos until the very last moment. He places his camera in his backpack and shields it with his body. His remains are found days later, along with perfectly preserved photos of the eruption's first moments. He gave his life to document history. March 11, 2011, a 9.1 magnitude earthquake strikes off the coast of Japan. A photo shows a man watching the ocean pull back, a natural sign of something far more dangerous. Minutes later, a massive tsunami crashes ashore. Entire towns are erased. Over 18,000 people die. The man in the photo is never seen again. It is his last known image. September 11, 2001. Tourists enjoy the morning views from atop the World Trade Center. A few photographs unknowingly capture planes in the sky. Moments before terror struck. The towers collapsed, and thousands lost their lives. These final photos preserve a morning that began like any other and ended in history's shadow. These photos remind us of life's fragility. Each frame is more than a picture. It's a memory, a warning, a human story just before tragedy. If this video moved you, please like, subscribe, and share. Echoes of the past brings forgotten moments back into focus. Until next time, remember, even a single second can become history.